Hey, it's been like over a week. Easter and all that stuff. So I'm back and we are on the third and final installation of spring cleaning video blog series. And today we're going to talk about cleaning up your expectations. Um, this is a good one. You know, we talk about expectations a lot with my clients, and I think that I find that most people have low expectations, or maybe don't even think about their expectations, um, spend enough time thinking about what their expectations are. There are expectations, there are low expectations, and there are, I think, high expectations, and then there's unrealistic expectations. I need you guys to have high expectations for yourself, for your children, for your life, for your career, whatever you're expecting for. I have found that in my life that I put high expectations on people. This is both a negative and a positive. It's a negative because I think it pushes people away. But the good ones that want to rise to the challenge and meet my expectations as a friend stay. So I am not the type of person that's crowded with friends, but I have an amazing small group of loyal friends that I have high expectations for how they act and how they're a friend to me. And I believe that they have high expectations of how I should act as their friend to them. And I want them to have high expectations of me because I truly believe that people rise to meet the expectations that you place on them. Realistic. Realistic. Let me say that again. Realistic expectations that you place. If your expectations are unrealistic or unspoken, then people cannot rise to meet them because they don't know what they are. So that was talking about friends. Talk about relationships. I have very high expectations of my husband, and I know that he is grateful because he's said it before. Sometimes I think it's really annoying for him, but I think overall, I know overall that he has said to me before that he's grateful that I place those expectations on him, especially when I vocalize what they are, because he knows what they are and then he can try and rise to meet them. And I think that you just have to be you have to be realistic about the process of the expectations as well. So I don't throw the expectation out there and then expect the next day for everybody in my household to meet those expectations. That's crazy, you know? So we place the expectation in our head, make sure it's realistic, then vocalize it, then wait. It's the hard part, right? Then wait for the expectations to be met. If they're not, totally give you, whatever your time frame is, a good bit of time to, sit down and have a pleasant conversation again about your expectations. But I do believe people rise to meet the expectations placed on them. As you guys know, we have a special needs son. So I have to be very careful about the different expectations that I place on my kids. So I've got a set of expectations for my oldest. He's extremely bright and healthy and typical and all of those things. So his expectations are here. And I have expectations for my middle son, who cannot do all the things that my oldest son can do. But our expectations are still very high for him because we believe that by loving him and, showing him what we do expect from him, that he will rise to meet those challenges and those expectations that we've placed on him. And the cool part about, having high, healthy, realistic expectations for people, for your relationships, for all of that, is watching the steps, each time you have an expectation met, you take whatever relationship or challenge or whatever you're expecting for to a different level, and that's just such a cool process to watch and document and be a part of. So, anyways, that is my cleaning up your expectations talk. Um, really, I you are all amazing, and you deserve to have high expectations for yourself. And the people in your life deserve high expectations to be a part of your life. You're The more you expect from other people, like if you expect other people to treat you a certain way, a good way, they're then you're going to weed out the people that are not going to treat you that way. And I just feel so strongly that so many, like, I'm talking like 85% of the people that I meet have just low or no expectations about who they meet, who they're dating, their grades, their life, their next job, whatever it is. They're just kind of floating through. You have to have expectations. It, it's different than goals. Your goals are dreams that you're putting into place, and you have these action steps that you're going to take to get there. Expectations are making sure that you are surrounding yourself with people and relationships and a job that are to the caliber that you deserve. And I'm telling you right now, you deserve the best. So raise your expectations a little bit to a high but realistic level and watch what happens. Some of it's going to be sad. I'm going to be honest. You might have some friendships that fall to the wayside. But the other part of that are you're going to see these other people and these other relationships in your life going to, just change for the better and just flourish. So that's it. Um, totally love you guys. And I don't know what I'm going to talk about next, but I enjoyed the spring cleaning so much. And thank you for listening and watching along and just sharing and